There once was a young king who ruled over a vast kingdom, a king who was entrusted with much, and from whom much was expected. Although he was king, he was not much different than you or I. He liked kittens, toys, food, and he had many of the same problems that you and I face. For one, he had the most horrible case of bad breath that would make even the most ferocious of beasts cower in fear. So please remember, keep those chompers looking awesome. Brush them twice a day and floss them. Good advice. Anyway, enough about oral hygiene. Even as king, he still had many lessons to learn about how to govern wisely, how to lead by example, and how to live a life worthy of all the blessings he had been given. As the king's loyal friend and trusted advisor, Hermes, who loved long walks on the beach and had a certain affinity for footwear, was always by the king's side, ready to serve him and guide him, so the king could be the best king possible. This is their story.
We first find the king in his throne room, and he's bored.
I am so bored. I'm bored, Hermes. I don't know what to do.
Your Majesty, you are the king and ruler of this entire kingdom.
Yes, that's true.
You have so much land. You have hundreds of servants ready to cater to your every request. Surely there is something you want to do.
What would I like to do? Owning everything is such hard work, Hermes. It really is. I don't know what I would like to do.
Your Majesty, with your gracious permission, may I be so bold as to request taking a walk?
A walk?
A stroll throughout the kingdom. Possibly doing that will spark new ideas in your mind and refresh your mind so you will have something to do.
A walk. Yes, that sounds like a great idea. Plus, I could use the exercise. Hermes, let us go for a walk. Surely something will spark my imagination. Here we go.
Yes, Your Majesty.
So the king decided to take a walk with Hermes. Even though Hermes did most of the walking.
What a splendid day, Hermes!
Soon they came upon the town, where they would stop and see the merchants.
Oh, stop here, Hermes. I want to look at the merchants and see what they have for sale. Oh, this is great. Oh, I just love coming to the merchants. Always so many good clothes. Good idea, Hermes. This walk is just what I needed. Excuse me, sir.
Please, sir. I need some food.
I'm so hungry.
Please.
Ma'am,
I'm starving.
Would you give me some food or clothes? I don't have any.
Please, sir. I'm starving.
Sir, please, help. We need help.
It's no use.
Oh, look. Is that the king?
Yes, it is the king.
Oh, surely he will help us out. King!
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 Please help!
King!
King!
Your Majesty,
Yes.
do you see those beggars over there?
Yes.
And?
And it's very sad. Now, what do you think of this color?
Your Majesty, I think you already have enough clothes in this color. But those beggars over there don't have enough clothes. I think they need it much more than you do.
You're probably right. That color looks horrible on me. All right, let us go eat. I am famished.
Yes, Your Majesty.
This walk is tiring, Hermes. Oh, I am so hungry, Hermes. I wonder what this restaurant has to eat. What am I in the mood for? Chicken? Beef? Even potato?
Your Majesty,
Yes, Hermes.
I can't seem to get those beggars off of my mind.
What do you mean?
Well, the fact that they were begging for food, just a little bit of food that could get them through the day and on to the next one, just made me think, we're here at this 5-star restaurant, and we have so much food back at the palace. Shouldn't we show compassion or something?
Compassion? What is this word you speak of?
Well, compassion, think of it as showing sympathy for someone else's needs.
Showing sympathy for someone else's needs. It's a very interesting concept, Hermes. Very interesting indeed. I will consider having compassion as soon as I've had my meal. Thank you, Hermes.
While the king ate his meal, Hermes, still feeling sorrowful for those beggars, decided to go and help them.
Well, if the king won't do anything about those beggars, then I will. Hey! Are you full, Your Majesty?
Oh, yes, that was an amazing meal, Hermes. I'm sorry you missed it. Where were you, by the way?
Oh, nowhere, just walking around.
Hermes, tell me, where were you?
Your Majesty, I went over there to see those beggars.
And why would you do a thing like that? They're so dirty and icky.
Well, they needed clothing and food, so I went over there and provided them with some.
Why would you do a thing like that?
Because, Your Majesty, they needed more than we do.
The king realized that Hermes was right. He had more than enough resources, so he decided to do something.
Hello, my loyal subjects. Listen, I felt awful about earlier, so I decided to bring you some of my garments. These are for you. And I've also brought you a sizable sum of money that I hope will suffice and meet your needs. So, here you are.
Money!
Yes,
Money.
yes, yes.
Thank you, King.
The king had learned a great lesson about showing compassion to those less fortunate. And with that, he and Hermes returned for a long walk home. Well, sort of.